So, Terence Crawford's what I would call consigliere, his spokesperson, Bernie the Boxer, came out and said that Bud told him to come out and state who his next opponents are. So, pretty much, there's three opponents that Bud want to fight. Apparently, that's lined up. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to say, well, hopefully Errol Spence is one of those three. Well, if you don't already know, unfortunately, that's not the case. If you look back, Bud said that he doesn't really care if Errol even gives him 50-50. It doesn't even matter anymore. He doesn't even want to fight anymore. And, I give Errol his hell, and I also give Bud his hell. And I told people I think that Terence Crawford, he just wanted to come up to the 147 division because maybe he was having issues making weight at 140. I think he just wanted to move him up to 147 just to coast through and just fight easier fights and just get his guaranteed paycheck, kind of like working a 9 to 5 as long as he's comfortable. He even said it out of his own mouth that he's comfortable. He's comfortable with what he get from his master, But so here's the thing. Here's the opponents that Bud has listed: Virgil Ortiz, Jose Ramirez, and Mikey Garcia. Let's take a look at those for a minute, man. Let's quickly decipher that. All right, first of all, we got Jose Ramirez, who's at 140 right now. He's about to fight, I believe, this weekend to become for his chance to become undisputed at junior welterweight division, 140 pounds. I believe he might be moving up to 147 after this fight. Not too sure about that. I believe that's what he's planning to do. That is why Bud is talking about Jose Ramirez. Next, you got Mikey Garcia, already at 147. Hasn't made any real noise in the division. Who did he beat? He beat, I think he beat a few people. I think he beat, was it Brandon Rios? No, that was Danny Garcia. I forgot who Mikey Garcia's opponent was. He knocked him out. I think it was, I had to go back. I just was watching that fight not too long ago. Looked pretty good in that fight. I think it was, oh man, I forgot his name, man. I know who it is, but it just is not with me right now. But he hasn't done anything of any significance at 147. He got his ass whooped by Errol because he said he saw something, and then what he saw was the light, when Errol was whipping his ass. Whether he knocked him out or not, he got his ass whooped, pretty much. He hasn't done anything to deserve really. He hasn't really done anything to deserve the Errol fight, but it is what it is. So to say deserve, I'm just putting it in those terms because my whole philosophy on boxing is, my philosophy, even though that's not the way boxing works, my philosophy is I don't care if you don't so-called deserve it, fight. Doesn't matter to me, fight. I feel like you're a pro, whether you just enter in the division, fight. Fuck it, fight. But here's the thing. When you look at it from a standpoint of competition, man, I don't know what chances I really give Mikey Garcia to beat Bud. I see the same thing happening to him that happened when he fought Errol. I see it might be even worse for him in that ring against Bud, to be honest. Might be worse. He might get knocked out. But then you got Virgil Ortiz, he's also at 147. Came off a pretty decent win against Maurice Hooker. That fight showed that Virgil Ortiz had some holes in his game that had to be worked on, and that's what it looked like why Bud picked Virgil. Because before that, you ain't really hear Bud say anything about really too enthusiastic of fighting Virgil Ortiz. So this is clear ducking. on Terence Crawford's behalf, as far as I'm concerned. People gonna use that excuse. Well, he was trying to fight Errol, and he's just tired. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That's not gonna fly with me. This is boxing. All right, you and Errol had your little issue with the little 60-40, 70-30 shit. Yo, work that shit out. You just heard Errol call you out and say he gonna wash you. You supposed to respond to that shit, bro. You supposed to come out like, oh, okay, good. He say he gonna wash me. All right, I'm gonna throw Errol on that list. I mean, duh, motherfucker, you in the division for a reason. Errol has 2 of the belts, and more than likely we'll be getting 3 belts. So why are you talking about fighting Mikey Garcia, Jose Ramirez, and Virgil Ortiz before fighting Errol? Now, to be honest, I don't have a problem with the Virgil Ortiz fight. I don't even got a problem with the Mikey Garcia fight. I think he beats both of them. And he might even beat Jose Ramirez at 147. But I think Jose Ramirez might, depending on how he carries up his power and everything else, he might still pose some problems for Bud. I think out of those 3, Jose Ramirez poses the most threat to Bud, even at 147. You know, I'm just upset because you got a big mega fight right in front of you, and you talking about your next 3 opponents that don't have belts are Jose Ramirez, Virgil Ortiz, and Mikey Garcia. Now look, I don't like getting into the race thing too much, but look how weird this shit looking, man. It's like Bud was talking about Canelo and how many black fighters Canelo fought, but it seemed like he don't want to really get in the ring with no black fighters. It seemed like, man. I mean, he just fought Kell Brook. Whoop-de-doo, big deal. But he don't want to get in there with no real bangers, it seemed like. When you got Errol right there, the top dog at 147. And your biggest payday. And you talking about these motherfuckers. So yo, I'm going to start I'm not calling you Bud no more. His name is Terence Crawford. That's his official label. That's what it is. And this is the type of thing right here that's bad for boxing, bro. This is why I can't respect a lot of things. I can't respect a lot of things, man. This shit's pissing me off because, I mean, these dudes are playing games, bro. These dudes are playing games. On one hand, you can look at it like, okay, Errol talking about he'll watch Bud. Why is he saying that? It's because now he got a fight lined up with Ugas, and he knows that the fight with Bud ain't really on the horizon. Did he say that? Did he throw that little nugget out there to try to entice Bud into negotiations? I don't know. Then you got Bud talking about, oh, I don't care if Errol even give me 50-50. I'm not fighting. I'm not even interested. I'm not even talking about that fight no more. Come on, my dude. Stop it, man. Yo, first of all, man, if you feel like that, bro, dude, you kind of doing what Manny Pacquiao did, man. Yo, drop your belt, fam. Drop your belt, get out the division, retire, bro. Or move up to 154 and get knocked out. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. But stop playing games with the belt. Stop holding up shit, bro. You're holding up the division. He's going to be another one that's going to hold up this division. You know what's going to end up happening to Terence Crawford? He's going to end up getting stopped by one of these lesser dudes. That's what's going to happen. He's going to end up getting stopped. If he doesn't fight Errol soon, he's going to get stopped by one of these motherfuckers. I know I don't, realistically speaking, I think he beats 2 out of the 3 with no problem, but you never know. It might just be Bud's day where all of this trying to skate around competition caught up to him. He didn't want to fight Sean Porter. I'm like, bro, Porter was right there in front of you. You could have fought Porter. He don't want to give Keith Thurman no smoke. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Unbelievable shit, bro. Highly disappointed in Bud. But I sensed it, though. I was saying this, man. Y'all can go back and check. I was saying Bud he's part of the problem, too. It's not just Errol. It's Bud, too. So you can't just blame it on Errol Spence. I think it's both of them. They both play their little part. But now when you start looking at this shit, bro, it's starting to look real dicey for Terence Crawford, man. To be honest. But I'm off this, man. I'll catch y'all later. What y'all think about this, man? Let me know. Like, subscribe, and get back to me. I'll holla at y'all later on the next one, man. Peace.